Hey everybody, Dr. Giggles here from the Hornapalooza podcast. Today's video, we're going to be reviewing Factory Terror in Fall River. It opened on Saturday, September 11th, 2021. And we're going to go over a bunch of stuff, give you my thoughts, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. And we're going to get into, but before we do that, make sure that if you're new here, you click subscribe, you click notifications. Leave us a comment, if you have any questions about Factory and stuff like that. And we're going to break it down for you and get into it. So without me blabbing anymore, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Anyway, so I don't know how many people know this. All right, so this is the 25th year of Factory of Terror. But it's not under the last ownership that owned it up until last year. It's not a secret anymore, but the team at Fairtown had purchased Factory Terror. Now, Factory Terror has had a bad rap for a long time. We know this. The previous ownership didn't really change anything. It kind of pretty much stayed the same and whatever, and it just wasn't really done well. I used to think the Worcester location was far superior to Fall River, but that was me. You know what I mean? I even like the West Warwick location better than Fall River. That's my personal opinion. Now, last year they opened. Now they had, obviously COVID came, slapped everybody in the face. They had a bunch of plexi last year. The actors couldn't scream. They could bang on the glass. Last year, for what it was good. It was okay. Was it great last year? It wasn't mind-blowing, but you know what I mean? There's a review for that from last year. Move to 2021. Now they've had a full year to go do everything, and they didn't redo everything, but they did quite a bit. So I had no idea what was going to happen and what was, I didn't know. I know these guys, and they know I didn't want spoilers or nothing. I didn't press them for anything. I just wanted to go in and just see it, because when you hear about it, it kind of you're looking for it, so you're not focusing on everything else. So I just didn't want to know. I just wanted to go in blind, knowing it, and not knowing anything and going, and that's what I did. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get into 2021's version under the new ownership. I will say that, matter of fact, I applaud them. I will say redemption. Now, we may get into spoiler territory here. I'm going to pre-warn you right now. If you have not been through it and you don't want to be spoiled, just click off, go watch something else, and come back to this after you go through. If you don't care, I'm not going crazy detail by detail. There are a couple spoilers of a couple scenes that I did want to talk about, and if you don't want to know about them, now is the time to just click off, fast forward, probably a couple minutes or so, and you should be out of it. So here we go. Leave now. Anyway, so when I got to Factory, we waited for John and Ashley to get there. We had Danielle and Jimmy there, and of course myself and my wife, and we were talking with the owner and the people outside and all that, and they pointed out that there is a gift shop there now, and of course you guys know I'm a sucker for merchandise. I go get the merchandise, and I come out, and so now the guy, oh, what did you buy? I wish I brought them. Well, this is one of the shirts right here. This is a new shirt, Factory of Terror. This is a new one. There's one that Danny had designed of a haunted house with a sun on it, and it's really cool. It doesn't say Factory of Terror on it, but it's a nice haunted house shirt, and I loved it. I did. I have the old shirt that says Factory of Terror, no picture of anything in yellow, but you can't get it no more. They don't have it. So, regardless of that, the haunt itself, I forgot. I think they said they completely redid like 25-30% of the house, and you can tell that they did a lot of work. They did a lot of work. I love the puppet area. I loved the kitchen. I loved the greenhouse. The plants in the greenhouse were phenomenal. Like, they were done so well. And I loved, like, the gags and stuff in the kitchen. The puppet room there was cool. I did love the werewolf area with the animatronics. That was done really well. Also, when you're in the queue line and you see a big red button, don't press it. Wink, 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 wink. Maybe you want to press it, maybe you don't want to press it, but either way, press it or don't press it. I don't know what to tell you. But if you see that button, you might be a little intrigued of what happens when you hit that button. Maybe something happens. Maybe something doesn't. I'm not going to ruin that for you. I was just kind of amazed that they what they were able to do with it. You know what I mean? Like they you could tell they took care into it and they did a great job with it. It wasn't like just slap things together. The effects were done great. The actors were doing a great job. My only complaint was not enough actors. You could tell they didn't have enough. You know what I mean? And that seems to be the story across every business with COVID. Either people are afraid of COVID still and don't want to be near people, which is fine. Or there's people that just don't want to work anymore. There's so many reasons of why there's a worker shortage. But the one thing that I don't want people to do is, especially if you review a haunted attraction and you go, oh, there's not enough actors and it sucked because of this. It wasn't terrible. It was a little light on the actors. You could tell that there was supposed to be actors in certain areas. If you work in a haunt, if you didn't work in a haunt, you don't know. You don't know. People that work in a haunt and you're looking, you're taking it in, you're trying to be entertained, you're looking around. You're expecting a scare somewhere and it don't happen. And then you're walking another 10 feet and then one hat, you know what I mean, or whatever. That was really my only complaint. So to anybody out there that also reviews haunts, to any attraction, it doesn't matter where you go, everybody's short-staffed. You know what I mean? This year has been weird across the board, like just in terms of the economy. So this everybody falls victim. It just felt like it was missing actors. Now maybe that's what they wanted. Maybe that's I don't know. I didn't ask them. I didn't say it to them. I'm leaving it to the review, and I don't mean any, and I really don't mean any like hatred or digging at them. That's not what it is. Overall, what I would say is out of 5, I will give it a 4 out of 5. Only just because there was some actors missing, but the show they put on was amazing. Like just the effects between the lighting and the sounds, the sound effects that they were using and stuff, like in the areas, like you felt like you were in the moment. They did a great job. I definitely, I don't want to give things away, but let me tell you, those that were in charge of doing effects, lighting, sound effects, stuff like that, excellent job. The builders that build things that, stepped up their game, amazing job. The show was great. It was leaps and bounds better than last year, but last year they had that COVID mark. When I reviewed haunts, I didn't really give anybody crap that had plexi, or they had no control over that last year. This year, no plexi. The actors were giving it their all, doing like I really enjoyed it, and it was better than years past. Like to me, there is redemption. Like, I get it. People still have that, Factory Terror still has that stigma of being crap because of the past owner. It's not that way anymore, and they're just going to keep adding and adding and adding and changing things up. That's what they do. That's what, the guys at Fairtown and stuff, that's what they do. They change it up, and they bring it up to the next level. Then the next time, they bring it up to the next, you know what I mean? So it's not like they did, and this is not paid promotion. I didn't get any freebie anything, no free tickets, no free merchandise. I wouldn't allow it. I wanted to give out a straight review. This is my straight review of what I thought. No holding punches. I mean, could it get better? Of course. I feel every haunt can improve. You know what I mean? It's better than it was, and I just see the trajectory just going and getting better. I totally recommend going to the Factory of Terror. Go to factoryterror.com for more information. Definitely check it out. They have deals on tickets. Just keep looking, if you know. And then the closer you get to Halloween, the more money the ticket is. So if you want to go now, save a few bucks. Look online. On their website, there's ticket deals. So just make sure that you check it out. And then when you go get a ticket and they go, "Oh, how'd you hear about us?" You tell them that the Haunapalooza podcast told you to come. Tell them SFNEOnline told you to come. Because that's what we do here. I'm giving you the goods to tell you whether to go or not. I was impressed. They did a great job. I was looking, you know what I mean? What they did was great. So I give it a 4 out of 5 for this year. It's definitely worth the time, the effort, the money to go. The total redemption. That's what I've been saying. Total redemption. So if you guys have any questions about anything that I may not hit on, let me know. I do know the t-shirts are $20 and the hoodies are $40. If you get the hoodie, it says in black and white in the front, Factory of Terror, and on the back it is this picture. It says Factory of Terror on the back of the hoodie. So there you go. Like I said, great time. I give it 4 out of 5 zombie heads. I can't wait. I know I'll be back there, like a rain date or something. I'll be back there. Plus Fairtown coming up. Go to fairtown.com and check that out. I think it's fair-town.com. They're opening on the 24th, so you could do a 1-2 punch for haunted house in the area, because they're like 20 minutes apart. One's in Seekonk, Massachusetts, but Factory of Terror is in Fall River, Massachusetts. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like I said, make sure you subscribe, share the video, whatever you got to do. And until next time, everybody, stay freaky, y'all. Peace!